Okay. Hi, it's Katie, and welcome to my corner of the world. Today, we are going to shop my stash for the items that I will be using in May. I kind of did not get around to opening up my little baggie for April. These are usually items that are kind of a turn and burn, so small items I'm going to use up, but it also usually has my palette of the month in here. So I'm going to do both of those months and review a little what I've been using and how I liked it. And then we will shop for the rest of the items that I will be using in May. So let's start off with the items that I have been using and let you know my thoughts on those. First, from Merit Beauty, this is one of their blushes in Cheeky. I really like this. It is a beautiful color. It blends out really well. I've been really enjoying this, so it is sticking around. On Glodient, and I don't think I've used that much. I'm just not using highlighter as much as I used to. So that is what it looks like. This is still one of my favorites because you do have these deeper shades. You can almost use like a bronzer or along with the lighter shades that work best for me for a highlighter. So I really do still love this palette. It's not going anywhere. There. These are probably both of the mascaras that I've been using are probably going. They're both getting a little long in the tooth or old here. First is the Lorac Holy Lash. Whoa, it just came shooting out of there. It's okay. It did good for like volumizing, but not for lengthening. So it was all right. Not my favorite though. Oh, not one I would go back out and look for. The other one was the KVD. This is the full sleeve. This is the tubing mascara. I did like this when I first started using it. I think it's getting dried up, and so it's getting a little like clumpy. Hey, I do like the wand on here, but and this is great for lengthening. So kind of combined, they worked wonderful. But this one and was great for both volume and length at the beginning. So definitely if I found this on sale somewhere, I would consider getting it again. And so those are both becoming empties. Lippies, I used the Clinique. This is the black cherry, like almost lipstick. I know this is one of those, some people I think love to hate it. I really enjoy this. I'm one of the cult that enjoys it. Again, it just gives a wash of color. I like it. I also use the ColourPop blotted lip. Very similar. They're like super similar. And I enjoyed that one too. I will say the ColourPop one maybe is a little less tacky, stays on a little longer. So I think overall I'd probably go for the ColourPop over the Clinique Black Cherry, but I like them both and they're both staying around. And I also used from Almay, and this is Lip Vibes, Love Yourself, and it is in, oh yeah, that's what it's in, Love Yourself. It's okay. Hey, I feel like I've had this forever. Like, I keep wanting to use it because it's a beautiful color, and I did use it once or twice. It's just, I think overall I'm not into the dark shades like I used to be. Like a year or two ago, I was all about all the dark shades, and now I'm like, oh, give me these balms. So, and kind of the same thing. This is Tarte in Berry Cruiser. It's okay. It's not my favorite. That's kind of what that one looks like. I don't know. I gotta try this one out again. I kind of feel like I want to get rid of it, but at the same time, I'm like, well, it's kind of in between like the balms and this. So think I need to give it a better chance. I just haven't been wearing that much makeup. So a lot of these, you know, they were out for 2 months because I just wasn't giving them the love. This is from Jasmine Beauty. This is Stay Cozy. Yeah, that is what that looks like. It's a very good dupe for like the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I don't really know much about Jasmine Beauty. IPSY has been featuring it a lot, so it was very nice lippy. A it stayed on nice, went on nice. Yeah, I mean it's nice. I don't know what the full size price comparison to the Charlotte Tilbury is, but it's gonna stay around. And okay, face products. Next, the Rare Beauty. This is the bronzer or contour in Bright Side. A very good contour color for me. Nice and cool toned. Definitely staying around. The Essence Pure Nude. This was, I thought it was supposed to be a bronzer, or for me it probably would be still. It's really more of a highlight. Not as dark as I would kind of maybe want it for a bronzer. You can see it's a little bit more glowy than it is bronzing. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, if I'm going to hold on to this, because I've only used it a little bit. You can see there's not been that much use on it. So I hate to get rid of it already. So, but it's a little too deep for a highlighter for me, maybe a little too light for a bronzer. I don't know. The Essence, the Pure Nude Baked Blush. This is beautiful. This is, I would say, a pretty darn good dupe for the NARS Orgasm. This is the NARS Orgasm. This is the Essence one. And what I found, the Essence one is a little bit more powdery. Let's see if I can get this down for you. And the sparkle in this is a little bit more pronounced. Like, I feel like I don't know if you guys are going to be able to pick up on it. I can see the little glitter flakes in this one. And whereas the NARS, well, it's also kind of a blush highlighter type of thing. I can't see the little flakes. It goes on much more soft than this does. It gives you just that beautiful hint of color and glow. That's that one there. So you can see how this one, and so I like this better, where it's kind of just the soft glow than the actual looking like glitter flakes. So I would say if I'm looking at like dupe versus real thing, I'm definitely going for the NARS over the Essence here, even though it costs more. Then I tried the e.l.f. Halo Glow, and this was in, what was this in? This, I think, came in a Trend Mood box. It was okay. It just goes on, you just dab it on like that. It gives a nice little glow. Oh, so I was using this as, when I did use a highlighter type thing instead of the powder one, I did reach for this one. I think just in general, I'm reaching for the liquids or creams more than I am any of the powders lately. So, I did reach for this more than the Glowdient. If I was going to do a contour, I reached for the Rare Beauty more than I did the Essence. And the last one was the Purlisse. This is their BB A Glow cheek color, and it is in Sweet Rose. This is so pretty. That's the color right there. Just work that out. You can see it just ends up a pretty pink color. All right. So that one is definitely staying. Okay, one other thing I did end up using up was my Donna Karan. This is the Cashmere Parfum. I really, really like this. I had tried it before. I think I may have even had another smaller one. I forget. But even like from one try of this, I had my husband get me a full size for Christmas. So, oh, I love this. I am getting it again. I've already gotten it in the full size. Is as a gift from my husband. And so definitely loving this one. Okay, eyeshadow palettes. So my palette of the month in March was the Bazaar is Beautiful. Oh, this is from Vampire Cosmetics. It's from Winchester Mystery House Collection, which I'll pop up a thing here or here, I forget which way. Where I show this and talk a little bit more about the Winchester Mystery House. This only has the four. They're all shimmers. They are beautiful. Well, I did use, I think, all of them. I definitely used Bazaar a lot and Haunted a lot. Definitely used Seance, and maybe Mystery is the only one where I'm like, did I use that one? No, that's Bazaar. That's Haunted. And that's Mystery, and that is Seance. So I used this as like a topper on the lid. This I used either like in the outer corner of my eye or as a eyeliner. And these two would be inner corner highlights. So I really love this palette. It's nice and creamy. I definitely want to check out a little bit more of Vampire Cosmetics. It is an indie brand, small business, as so. But this was beautiful. I did use this quite a bit. I would say it's not a palette I could use just by itself. I would need something to go with it. I had also chosen the Dominique Cosmetics. This came in, I think, my last Icon box. I really, really enjoyed this palette. It is very neutral, but I enjoyed using this a lot. I'm trying to not get the mirror in your face there. I use Me Amo a lot with either Grateful or Pretty Kind as a topper shade. This was, and I would often use Positivity to set my eye. I think I use Compassion a little bit. And then I also used Confident up here a lot as a liner. All right, so I definitely did not use Fearless the Black. I think I used True Self, and again, I'm not sure about Kulinda or Affirmation, or Kalinda. But I really, really enjoyed this palette. I found myself reaching for this one all the time. So that's not going anywhere. I don't know why I chose the color. Oh, I know why I chose this one in March to use. I also, though, forgot that I was gonna declutter this one, and I'm just keeping it really as a kind of keepsake collector type thing. And it just doesn't perform well. Oh, the shades are really, really dried out. Not my color story. I mean, I could get a little bit of use out of these. Maybe this. This is kind of dried out. This is a little too yellow, and this is way too orangey for me. So yeah, I just need to move my ones that are kind of my Disney collection out that I'm not going to use out of the drawer where the rest of my palettes are. Now, speaking of Disney collection, this is the Morphe by Disney, or Mickey and Friends Truth Be Bold with Morphe. This palette I actually do really like. I don't use all the colors. Like, once you start getting down into these like super bold ones, That's really not me. I stick to the lighter ones. I do like the glitters a lot, or the shimmers in here, and then the deeper tones I will often use as a liner. So I do really enjoy this palette. There's just a couple of shades in here are like So Fearless and Max Power that, yeah, I'm just not using those. The one here, Life Short, I probably wouldn't use either, but there's enough on here that I would keep it. Plus, it's Disney. So, all right, that's everything I had been using. Let's go into my bags here. So this was the bag I was supposed to be using in April. And I will confess, I did take the palette out because I wanted to at least use the palette. This is from Visart. It's the Petite Pro 2. Oh, and it is a very pretty palette. It is missing one shade that fell out, I think during my declutter maybe. But I have used this quite a bit, and I do like this shade quite a bit. This is, do they tell me on their names? Yeah, that is Petal. Well, I have used a little bit of Nectar, the brown, which they call Honeysuckle. Well, I use as a liner, and then I have used, I don't know if I used all the toppers. I definitely used this one and this one. And I probably used just about everything on here. It is a very, very pretty palette. It's not going anywhere. These are the ones I think I had on today. So it's just the one to set my eyes. I used that in like the outer half, and that kind of in the corner, and like really inner half. So, oh, it is really pretty. It makes such a beautiful spring look. So this isn't going anywhere. Okay. Now, this stuff I did not use at all. Oh, so let's see what I need to be using. I need to be using the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion and the Peter Thomas Roth. What are you? This is a Hyaluronic Glow Serum. This is from Mark Anthony. This is the Repair Bond and Rescue Plex, I think is what it says. It's a hair mask, so happy to use that. I just used up the hair masks that were in my shower from Eve Lom. What are you even? Oh, it's a cleanser. Okay, so this I may throw in like a bag to use those like on a trip or something. And the parfum in here is Beautiful Magnolia. Oh, Estee Lauder. Let's spray this. Let's see how we like it. Got a very floral scent. I don't know. I'll try it, see how I like it, see if I can get the sprayer to work a little better. It was like coming out in droplets instead of an actual like more mist spray, and I didn't like that. So I need to use these. And then the May bag, I have as my palette the Purple Haze from Huda Beauty, which I love this palette. I don't think I'll have any problem using this, especially with shades like this, kind of this. Definitely can get everything pretty much I need. Maybe I need one step darker in a brown, but if I'm doing more of a lilac or purple, I can use that as my liner. So, oh, excited to use that one in May. And then the rest of the items in here. Items in the May, I have, who are you by? This is the Rose Quartz. This is, I think, a scented oil. Oh, it is a roller ball. It just smells like oil. Yeah, it's just smelling like oil. I'll try it again and see if I get any scent right now. Oh, I'm like, I smell like Crisco before, or you dump the chicken in it or something. So this may end up getting tossed. From Pure Lease, I have their matcha green tea antioxidant and priming moisturizer. So I can use this as like a primer and moisturizer combo. From Briogeo, the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. Whoopsie. Also from Pure Lease, I have the Watermelon Charcoal Purifying Cleanser. And I have from Piliani, the Ageless Concentrate, some type of like serum or oil. So, oh, those are the items that I had in my bags for the last 2 months that I need to get working on and get used up and out of here. So let's go shop for my stash for the rest of the items that I need. So let's shop here for the other items that we need for this month. I don't even know what I have in here. I do need a primer. I'm almost done with my primers. So this is a blurring balm powder. Do I have, yeah, here's all my primers. I know I like the Grown Alchemist. I used a small one, so I'm not going to choose that one right now. I've had this one, the L'Oreal, around for a while, so maybe this one. And, or what are you? The Kat Burkie. You know what? Let me try the Kat Burkie one, because I have the Kat Burkie moisturizer that I'm using right now, so let's see how this works with it. And then, what are you? You're a little Estee Lauder one. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Who are you? Oh, you're Touch and Soul. Oh, the pretty filter. Me. Ooh, there's a big Kat Burkie one. So, yeah, definitely want to try the little one. And then let's also grab the Touch and Soul pretty filter. So I don't think the Kat Burkie will get me through the month. It might, though. Okay. Highlighters. There's the Nomad, the Laura Geller. This is the Sunbathers. Pretty, pretty, pretty. This one, oh, I like this one. This is the Nomad Around the World, like a light, a purple hue to it. So that might look pretty with my palette of the month. So let's grab that one. And then let's also snag here. I just used that one. You know what? I just got a Pure Lease one, a highlighter in my IPSY bag. You may or may not see that before you see this, but let's use that because all of these other ones I've used, I know I love. So let's use that one. And okay, blushes. Whew, I have a lot here. This Pure Lease one I know I love. This Pure Lease one I know I love. In fact, I just used that. I have it. I love it so much I have to get 2 of them. Where are you? Oh, you're probably the same one. Cool mauve. Can you tell I like the Pure Lease blushes? What are you? Lucky Chick. Okay, let's use this one. I definitely haven't used this one it is supposed to look like that. That's not mold or anything. It's just supposed to have like marbled coloring. So let's grab that one. And then what else do we want? Down a tint I know I love. Let's grab my Hourglass one. I haven't used this one in quite a while. I don't know why, but the Hourglass, like, it is beginning of May, folks. I already know I want to pick up one of the Hourglass palettes, the cheek palettes around the holidays. They come out with like special ones, and I want to grab one. So let's grab my Hourglass one. And do I want another one? I think that's all I'm going to grab for now. I think I am going to grab my Crab Cosmetics, though. This is its contour palette in light, so it gives me a lot of different options for contour, setting powder, all those things. So let's grab this one. So we have all that. What have we here? Oh, we have all kinds of mascaras. I do need some mascaras. What do we want, though, here? What are you? You are Farah. Oh, this is eyeshadow primer. We don't want primer. Let's grab this one. This was in a Trend Mood one. I mean, I love it because of the black cat. I mean, let's face it, I love black cats. And it is from and then what else? Let's do the MAC Magic extension here. Or we'll grab both of those, because that way if I find that I don't like one, I have one that I can use. Okay. And brow gel. That's brow wax. That's brow gel. Are any of you... Okay, this one's tinted, so I'm going to grab this one by Ico and see how I like it. I have one out from Benefit right now, but it's clear, and you know, I don't do a lot with my brows. So a tinted one is good for me. Okay, in here, are we picking out any of this? I feel like I'm not. Because I feel like I've used a lot of this. What's this Wing Me one? Did I use this already? I may have already used this. I don't know if I used this one or not. Maybe? The Nomad single. This is from their American Parks. I'm going to grab this one instead of the Wing Me, because this has that deep brown in it that I was saying I was missing in the Huda one. So this will give me that dark brown without having to go into another big palette. So let's grab that one instead, and we'll put the IPSY and Wing Me back. Okay, that's it for in there. Big palettes. Oof, not the Nomad. I think I just used the Huda. That's why it's up here. Probably just use the Toscana why it's up here. The Nabla I know I've used this year. This one is a newer one. I don't know if I've used the Athena. Don't think I've used this. Oh, the Wonder Beauty is good for this time of year. This is the Wonder Beauty one. So, maybe. Maybe. Alright, Renaissance. That's too dark for right now. It'd be really too dark. Rose gold. Maybe. Yeah, let's go ahead and this gives me the pinks and then I have the purples, and so let's just do a Huda month. So I have the pinks and the purples both from Huda, and then I have that small one. I think that's all I'm gonna grab. Like I said, I'm just not wearing stuff as much as I used to. If I was wearing a lot of makeup, I might pull a lot more, but I'm just not. It just down to the bottom here. Serums. Do I need a serum? I actually think I might. Because I'm actually just about to use up. I have a 111 skin going right now that I'm about to use up. I have a couple of small ones. I've tried the Vino Perfect. I know I like the Vino Perfect. What are you? Be Nice from Sunday Riley. Maybe that one. I really use it like a nighttime one. What are you? Flannery. Lily Bloom Hyaluronic. Does that say vilifying? I don't know. The cores I know I like, I've tried before. A Gold Fatten I know I like. I'm trying to grab something I haven't used before. You know what? I know I have not used this Dew of the Gods, so let's grab this one. Body lotions, body oils, body. Let's grab this Soap and Glory one because I think Emily opened it and then decided she didn't want it, which she does a lot with her IPSY stuff, so. And cleansers, I need a couple of cleansing things in here. I don't need a makeup balm. That I don't need. I know that much. I don't think I've ever tried this Pure Lease. It's 4-in-1 cleansing milk. So let's grab that. This is for face. And I do need like an exfoliator for my skin, like in the shower. This one says it's just face and neck, so these are mainly face cleansers. So I guess for like a scrub in the shower, I guess I'm going with the Body Shop Refreshing Passion Fruit. Okay. Here you go. Okay. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. What are you? Oh, these are nighttime lotions. I do need one of these because I am almost out of the one I'm currently using. So let's see. Maybe the Elemis. What else is hanging out in here that's been in here for quite a while? Probably the Avant. 111 skin. I know I have used. I'm going to get a small one. I definitely need a bigger something or other. This I just used the small container of this month, so let's not get that. Let's go to the cores. I know I like the cores, but I just don't have that many in here. So we're going to grab the cores. I do have a bunch of eye creams and stuff in here, but I also have a bunch that I'm trying to use up, so we're not going to grab any of those right now. Don't need nails. Okay, daytime moisturizer. I've got This is ridiculous. I've got a ton of daytime moisturizers already pulled that I'm trying to use up. And this is lips, but this is not like lipsticks. There's maybe a couple of those in here, but not really. These are mainly ones that I've gotten this year, or it's like balms and stuff, so I'm not gonna grab anything from this drawer. Okay, I did pick up a couple extra things when I was over there. I did pick up a new perfume vial. This is the Sol. Oh, I was not even thinking. It's Sol de Janeiro. It's the Cheirosa 62. Oh, so I am gonna use that one up. I did pick up my lippies. I have the Laura Geller and Gossip. That's what this one is here. And then I have from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I cannot read that little writing. But that's what that one's a more peachy shade. So we'll see how I like those. From Sigma, I have their lip cream. And again, I cannot read it. It is so tiny. Like, this is even tinier. I love that doe foot. It is huge. That is what that one looks like. So that might look really pretty and more spring-like, especially with the Laura Geller gloss. Then I grabbed the e.l.f. Sheer Slick. This is also kind of a dupe for the Clinique Black Cherry. This is probably my favorite of them, although, oh, I haven't used them all. That is what this one looks like. I love this one. I pick this up whenever I can get it. It's often sold out. Oh, and then I have another one of my favorite brands, the Context Nude Balm. This is in Hard Time. That is what that one looks like. So those are my lippies for the month. It kind of gives you an overview of everything I will be trying out or using in the month of May. Let me know if you have tried any of these and what your thoughts are. That is it. That is all I have for you today. Until I see you next time, have a great day. Bye.